So this is a breaking news. It's been reported that DSS has detained NANS President Atiku Issa Abubakar. You would recall Atiku Issa Abubakar alleged before members of his executive committee and other stakeholders of the Nigerian National Association of Nigerian Students, NAT, sometimes last week, where he alleged that the son of the president, Seyi Tinubu, gave him a bribe of 100 million naira, which he refused to campaign and support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu re-election bid. He also alleged that he was, however, afterwards intimidated, oppressed, beaten, dehumanized, brutalized, and stripped naked, of which his video was taken, a video recording was taken and now being used as a blackmail against him. So that video did go viral, but Sahara Reporters is reporting now that DSS has detained him in their facility since last week. So as usual, I read excerpt of the news and then we'll get to talk a bit about it. So DSS detains NANS President Atiku Issa in hospital after exposing Seyi Tinubu's 100 million naira bribe offer forced to recant made to pose with gun for blackmail. So it says Atiku Abubakar Issa, the factional president of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NAS, is being detained by the Department of State Security Service, DSS, following allegations that he offered a 100 million naira bribe. He was offered a 100 million naira bribe by Seyi Tinubu, son of President Bola Tinubu, to support the government's agenda. Issa had also accused Seyi Tinubu's faction within NAS of orchestrating an assault against him. He specifically named Ladoja Olushola, the Seyi Tinubu's backed rival factional president, as the individual who allegedly kicked him in the face during the incident. Sahara Reporters has exclusively learned that Issa has been in DSS custody since last Tuesday. His arrest came shortly after a disrupted inauguration ceremony in which he was declared president, a process marred by attacks from government-sponsored thugs. Sources said Issa was subsequently coerced into writing a statement retracting his allegations against Seyi Tinubu. According to Sahara Reporter sources, Issa is currently being held in DSS Hospital on Airport Road, Abuja, under the pretense of receiving medical treatment. However, insiders allege he is being blackmailed and pressured to withdraw his claims. One DSS officer who spoke to Sahara Reporters on condition of anonymity said Issa was forced to pose for a photo with a gun placed in his hand, intended to be used as blackmail. He was compelled to write a retraction letter as a condition for his release, the sources added. He was arrested at the inauguration venue and his phone was seized. Even though his condition has improved, he has completed his medication and now only uses eye drops. He remained in detention. Sahara Reporter also obtained a copy of the letter allegedly signed by Issa under duress, in which he disavows all previous statements linking Seyi Tinubu to the alleged bribe offer and physical assault. The letter reads, "I wish to draw the attention of the general public to the trendy video which I featured in the video. I claim the son of the president, Mr. Seyi Tinubu, and the Minister of Youth and Sports, Ayodele Olawade, invited me to Lagos. I further stated that the minister and I hugged and thereafter offered me 100 million naira bribe, 100 million naira to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but I rejected the offer." In the video, I also claimed that for what they consider my stubbornness to reject the 100 million naira, I was on the 15th of April 2025 abducted, stripped naked, and thoroughly beaten up right before the MD of Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, to whom I had gone to purportedly announce that I was stepping down from the race of the president of National Association of Nigerian Students. I clearly stated that I later clarified that I didn't step down, to which I was reportedly warned that Mr. Seyi Tinubu could order my killing and thereafter instruct the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Kayode, blah, blah, blah. I wish to categorically say that everything I said in that video was based on the wrong information at my disposal. I was misled by political opportunists to destroy the character of Seyi Tinubu and his father, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. At no time did I see Seyi Tinubu in Lagos or West Carlton Hotel, Abuja. I have since discovered, to my utmost pain and regret, that some persons were out to use me for cheap political gains. And several a lot. I don't want this video to get too long. But obviously, as you can see, it's manipulation of the highest order, and it's unfortunate, right? It's unfortunate. Again, for people that were saying that the man did not look it, the man did not look at who can reject 100 million. Let me tell you one of the things. There are pictures of this particular guy on social media trending, where he was seen to have posed with former presidential candidate of the PDP and former Vice President Atiku Abubakar. It is alleged that he's got links with the former Vice President. Of course, his name is even Atiku Abubakar Issa. But then that worried Seyi Tinubu and the camp, according to all of the reports that we've gathered. And then Seyi, who has never been a Nigerian student or never schooled in a Nigerian university, has never been an ex-official of any of our structured organs of student unionism in any university in Nigeria, and thereby is not a stakeholder in the NANS system. Now, of course, had to, and it's usual, and that you cannot remove. They did it with the Afenifere group. They will orchestrate their own faction to use to propagate, which of course Ladoja Lushola was doing. So, unfortunately, all of this have turned out where I expected Seyi to be raining fire and brimstone, and that's why he could only offer Instagram solely reports. And I need to end with this. A lot of time when we break news like this, some of you are quick to say DSS defend you. Maybe you guys underestimate. See, nobody got to this level doing this job and do not wait for all of these outcomes. I can tell you. No, but it is not possible that you are. This is not about money. If a content creator wants to make money, there are family people that make family content, they make more money. People that put out skit, they make more money. There is no money I want to make now in a month that would meet up with what Sabinus rakes in. So you guys are myopic enough to say, so it is about readiness for anything that happens. That's the point I want you to get it to. So don't come around and be throwing all of these DSS to pick you. Have you seen everybody that has been arrested by the established criminal institutions in Nigeria? Do they come back and chicken out? None of them. You build monsters in them. It become worse. Look at VDM. Look at Sea King just yesterday. Sea King is become a monster, and it becomes a more terrible thing to. You can no longer manage that because you know, like when you tell somebody I will beat you, when you finally beat that child, the child now say, "Oh, is this all the beating about?" So tell your criminal gang, the APC, and all of the people that you guys have hyped to because they are criminals. Tell them to allow the system to breathe. You have incarcerated this one. Does it change the fact that this is criminal? I expected Seyi, who is a lawyer, to be all out trying to clean his name, but it's DSS you can use. One day be one day. One day.